1st and 10 at the 38.
Yo.
Hey, Zoo. Get it.
Looking to throw. Eason. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check 26.
A give to Berkeley out of the gun. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 3rd down, Eason. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game.
That's where the big boys are. You gotta watch out, man.
Put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That's where the big boys are.
First play of the drive there is
just be careful. That's where the big boys are. They might even shoot at you because you're fucking up. So.
And he's talking about those guys throwing the football.
Oh, you're with him. I didn't know you were with him.
Hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
There's a
dirty
It's taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Prescott down. It's complete. Javon Wims, the open man. In a wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. A 1st down carry by Elliott. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 36, Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. Zadarius Smith. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 52 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken near the 13. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 6-0 our score after 1.
60 outlaw.
To throw on 2nd down. Eason. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Great job.
That's right, D-Law.
He was trying to go through his
That's right, D-Law.
to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I don't know what's going on.
To throw on second down. Eason. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for it, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling.
I'm trying to get everything in. I would have get this nigga the game, boys.
It's like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, here's Barkley. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The Giants on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Saquon Barkley, and he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Pat Shurmur, he's going to roll the dice. His guys are going on 4th down. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
What we got?
On the carry, it's Logan. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Eason. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 stop.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Coming. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Shift. Check safety.
2 jet bombers. 2 jet bombers. Ready.
2nd and 14. We'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Oh, shit. That does not sound good, boys.
From the gun, Eason. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover,
Them boys
you
got
better
you
be
fast,
quick with
huh?
your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On fourth down, Eason. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. After the penalty, it's Elliott. He's got a 1st down past the 30. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. 61 yards that time on the ground. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're
Because he didn't buy any men probably, yeah.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be
They should give you some of them.
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great start. And the pressure gets to him again. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Prescott. Into heavy traffic in it. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
I know he mad about that one there, boy. And they was like get an interception on my 2-point conversion. I make him fumble the ball and I run the shit in for 2-point conversion.
They will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 20.
I never seen that happen before. I should get a damn award for that shit. You ever see that shit happen before, Black?
The Giants offense at the
You ever
line,
seen that
ready
before?
to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the
I've been
half.
going for the
First half
2-point
hasn't been
conversion.
particularly
He
kind
intercept
to
the
you.
shit.
How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think
I even make him fumble, and I run the ball in for the 2-point
you
conversion.
can come up with a strategy to play better in the second, but there's
I
also
know I'm supposed to get an
something
award for that
challenging
shit,
your
man.
offense
I'm
right
gonna
here.
cheat.
You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
You think you gonna get this?
Go. Motion. Thumbs up the helmet. Here we go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eason nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
80 weapons. We got this.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 23. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get in the field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Prescott. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I'm going to keep this now. Huh? 20 to nothing.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. This is caught inside the 15. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm
blitz coming, and down he goes. Za'Darius Smith able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's
one man back.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Za'Darius Smith. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Oh, it's a wobbler here. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Leo, now.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough 1st half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll go to Barkley again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
X3, 218, chopper.
Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go to Elliott again. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check 9, check 9.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
The 1st down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much as he'll get forward for about a couple. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this runs.
Oh, this man hurt Zeke.
And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Man hurt
Zadarius Smith. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
And your settings are key too. Make sure they're not too high, not too low.
And on fourth down, this is a big call. So they
turn it up. I got mine at 25 and 25.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
Put it at 20 and 20. And then the other thing, put it, the other hitbox, 5%, 5%.
They were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have
whatever the thing is.
Oh!
Sensitivity. Dead zone there, whatever it is.
Saquon Barkley, 61 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And it's no good on the PAT.
Yeah, same spot
so
where
they
you do
can't add
the
on
sensitivity.
here. And our score is going to stay right where it
25
is.
and 25, and then the bottom two, 5% and 5%. That's not too fast, not too slow, you know? Yeah, put it at 5%, 5%.
So
yeah, put it at 5 and 5.
Mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And the horizontal 25 and vertical 25.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
One play
hold on, though.
Past the 40 already.
Because Chris went to go get his grunt.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Jordan. Now another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. And a solid run down inside the 30. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Let's go.
Here we go, G. Get off the field.
I don't know if that was enough to defeat the box.
Throwing. Prescott. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs, he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his 2nd TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs, because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. that can get you to the finish line.
So they go with the pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let me just say hi to everyone as fast as I can.
But everybody know how everybody plays, so shit, it'll be a good competition.
Brownie, Joshua, Kimberly, 518, Billy.
And you gotta go out to comfort zone when you're playing each other.
At the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Them boys be cheating, so you gotta watch out.
All of you guys,
They be cheating bad sometimes. Especially fucking for sure.
now it's the chick, Randall Street.
On first down, Eason.
I think that you guys can use it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to.
You should hear him. You should see him.
Just nothing there.
Boys are
again.
crazy.
He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 12.
Hey, just twice though? Oh, we played a lot, no?
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync, quarterback to wide receiver.
I don't think we've done it in a
They
while.
haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards. So he's
SoCom was the best though, man.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Yeah, I liked it too. There was one specific
Now
one.
with
Really.
him and a loose football.
Get the fuck out of here.
Giants have it. It's picked up. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The throw down the field.
I've been broadcasting.
Running back. And all the way inside
You
the
stupid.
15 before they drop it. A really nice gain of
How are we supposed to
25
be finding
yards.
it?
This quarterback
Wow.
now 5 straight completions
on
here
with
in this
you?
second half. 1st and 10.
Go!
Operating from the gun. Eason. And that'll be knocked away.
Up on
It's
you.
in.
That's just some boys. That's just sad broadcasting.
Never change, bro.
I don't know, I even follow you up
In the
and look.
secondary. They feel good about what's
You
going
ain't
on.
luck.
They
That's
just
better.
get better and better.
I don't know,
After the
man.
incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They try to
Watch as he
throw on
can't
second
see.
down, but this one is incomplete.
This ain't good.
Another pass attempt,
I
another
am not paying
incompletion,
attention.
and
I'm
just
playing
a
Madden.
little over 100 yards
I
passing
should
here in
too.
this
Hey,
game.
go to man. Hey, he said all kind of shit.
Because they were never
To make
really
his
able
shit
to
work.
get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan.
He's not broadcasting. It's not even showing up on the side of his name.
It's going to come up well short
Yeah.
of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Yeah, he's
Why
lying
they
to
go to the
us. He
shit
ain't
since they
broadcasting.
stop
They're
broadcasting?
going to ride on this one. They'll
I
go
don't see
for
shit.
4th down. Just
Keep
2 minutes
passing.
remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has...
Yo, Patrick Murphy, thank you for the...